Hi guys, Colin James Poulter here once again, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Right, hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Nearly every household bathroom has got one of these things. It's an extractor. So when you switch your bathroom light on, it comes on, helps to distribute the steam out through the pipe into the atmosphere outside the house. And then when you switch the light off, it stays on for about 5 minutes and then switches itself off. Well, when you pull the cord to switch the bathroom light on, nothing happens. You just get a buzzing sound which emanates from the controller, which is this unit here. Now, I've already taken the front panel off, which is fairly easy. I'll just grab it. There's the front panel. There's a screw. There you go. There's a hole there for the red neon up there, and there's a single screw underneath. So you just undo the single screw and then the cover comes off, and that gives you this lot of gubbins. Right, now the common fault with these is it's fairly easy to repair if you're a dab hand at a soldering iron. Now I'll show you how to do it. It's not hard, guys. Right, common fault is there's a relay which is right there. Now that's the kiddie that usually plays up over time. The contacts inside get dirty, sometimes they stick, sometimes they just won't latch on properly, and you can't really take it apart and clean it. So on eBay, which I'll put a link in the description, I've bought a new one for just £5. So we're going to fit that today and fix this extractor. So you're probably wanting to know what the model is. So if I just release myself from the camera, there you go. It's a Greenwood, and there's the controller, there's the number, and the relay. Go a bit further up the ladder. Hold the camera at the same time. The relay is this little kiddie just here. Now before you do anything, make sure you isolate it. Now it's a double pole isolator, so it isolates the live and the neutral. So now you can go and put your fingers in there and have a fiddle. So what we've got to do eventually, there's the relay, and like I say, I'll give you the numbers for that in a bit, but first of all what we've got to do is disconnect this board from the controller unit. So as you can see, there's brown wire going to the left hand side, red wire going to the right, and then on the opposite side you've got brown on the left. There you go, brown on the left going into the left and the live going to the right. So first thing you do is to disconnect that lot, and then we'll be right back. So here is the new relay that I got from Rich Electronics off of eBay for just £5. So this is the relay you want, and it only has 4 pins, so it's going to be fairly straightforward to solder. Here is the camera, will just focus, should do. Maybe we go macro like this. There you go. And he's on eBay. I'll put the link in the description anyway. So another good idea is to take, if you can't remember how the relay board's actually wired into the extractor unit, the control unit, just take a picture on your mobile phone, and then you can just look back at that for reference in case you forget the wiring configuration. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the relay board out of the extractor unit, and then get my soldering iron out, my solder sucker, a bit of solder, and we'll have a go at putting the new relay on. Be right back. So here is the relay on the old board, and first thing to do is to desolder these 4 pads. It's that one, that one, that one, and that one. Right, So I'm just going to put a little bit of solder on my iron, get my special solder sucker, get it nice and flowing, and then wham, look at that. Let me just show you that. I don't know if the camera can see that or not. Let's have a look. Can you see that at all? You might be able to. Let me just bring that out and let you have a wee look. If I can get a good shot of that. There you go. You can see the solder around that pin has been completely sucked away, all but a tiny bit. So I'm going to do the others like that. Just do a bit of adjustment. See if I can get in there a bit. Oops. Let's try that. Give you a little bit of an idea. So same thing again. Just get the pad, solder around that pad, nice and flowing. There we go. And then there you go. That's two. And then wipe solder off the iron, put a little bit more on, and then we'll go for number 3 again. Oops. Nice and warm. There we go. And then wham! Then we'll do the same thing with the last one. Sometimes you might need an extra bit of solder. That's it. Pad nice and hot. And then bam! There you go. I'll just zoom out a little bit and have a little look at that. And indeed, I don't know if you can see that or not. Ta-da! It's off. Brilliant. Right. Now I can get my new one and put that on in its place. There you go. Can't beat a solder sucker. So I'm going to just put that new relay in its place like so. There we go. You can see that. So make sure that the relay is down flat to the board. And then all I'm going to do now is get it in a position where it will stay still. Let me just move my camera a little bit. Just zoom right in there. Oops, a bit too far. There we go. Just lock the camera off, and then I'm going to go around with a clean soldering iron, and then I'm just going to re-solder these joints. One, make sure it's down flat. 2, 3. Oh, shaking a bit there. Let's make sure the pins are through. It is. I think I'm shaking because I'm so excited to actually get this thing fixed. It's been like it for some time. Right, I'll just zoom the camera back out, and then you can have a little look at the new joints. There we go. Not too bad at all for an amateur, I'd say. What do you reckon? There you go. So, I'm fairly happy with them. I'm just going to have a double check with my... I've got a jeweler's glass, so I'm just going to check the joints under that just to make sure that they're 100%. They look really good actually. So that's basically how you do that. And the old relay, well, you know, that can be binned. So all we've got to do now is put this relay board back into our extractor, and if you take the photograph, guys, of your mobile, which is a good idea, you're going to remember what way round they are and which you know, which connectors they go in on the controller. So right, I'm going to put this back together and then be right back with you for the test. Yes. Will it work? Yeah, of course it's going to work. Be right back. Okay guys, so the relay board is all back in. Neat and tidy, well, as best as I can get it. And like I say, I took a photo on my mobile phone so that I could remember which wire went where. Right, okay, so isolate it back on and let's give it a try. Okay, here we go. Oh yes, perfect. Well, there you go guys, just a short video today showing you how to replace a relay on a Greenwood extractor controller unit. Yes, the relay on the controller board, or relay board would be the correct way of saying it. So there you go. If you like this video, as normal, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Right, cheers then guys, and catch you in the next one. Bye for now.